In this video, I want to show you how to select a parcel and then use that parcel to select all the features within a certain distance of it. Um, we can call this a lot of things. We can call it select within distance. We can call it buffering. Both of these are terms that we use just to select a parcel and then select all the other parcels within a certain distance of it. This is a common thing for zoning officers if they need to notify neighbors or other people in the community of a zoning change. Sometimes you have to contact them and say everybody within a certain distance of this parcel, say we are changing the zoning of this parcel from, I don't know, commercial to industrial or something along those lines. That needs to happen, and zoning officers are sometimes tasked with finding who all lives within 250 feet of that parcel. Well, I'm going to show you an easy way to do that. The first thing I'm going to do is this is my Kingsbury County MapNet website, and we're going to use our search button right here. And we're going to do a search for parcel number 5073. This is one of the ones that we have to do. So we'll zoom into that and we can see that this is highlighted in red, and this is all the information. It's owned by Arlington City, and we have a legal and all the information associated with that. Just as an aside, I'll clear that and we'll just go back and hit the select button again, and you can just mouse over that and just click on it, and that will also select it using the website. So that is really handy, but we want our select up. And then the next thing we do once we have this parcel selected is we want to use the select nearby within feature right here. And we'll change this distance to 250. So I want to select all the parcels that are within 250 feet of parcel 5073. So I type that in and I hit the select nearby within button. And now you can see that I've got 12 parcels selected here. And we'll just click zoom to all. That way we can see all of them. You can see some of these parcels are really big, like these right here. But then we got some other smaller parcels right here. But this is selected 12 parcels. All of these parcels are within 250 feet of our original parcel. Now, we have all that information right here, and that is great. But we can go even the next step farther. We can go up to the More button right here, and we can click on that. And you can see that we have two options. We either create mailing labels, or we can export all of these into a comma-separated values Excel spreadsheet. And I'm going to do that. I'm just going to left-click on that. And if you look right up here in your browser, this is where downloads come in, and you can see that we got a new one called Kingsbury Parcels. And there's a couple different ways to get to that. The easiest way is just to click on that right here, and that's going to open up my spreadsheet, and it's going to give me a little warning. It's going to perform the following data conversions, remove leading zeros. That's totally fine, I think. So we can just say convert that. If you're not sure, you can always click the don't convert. That works fine too. But once we do that, we have an Excel spreadsheet right here, and we can see all the record numbers are here, and the legal descriptions, our owners. We'll open that up, and additional owners. We have the addresses all right here as well. One of the nice things we can see is, like, if I move this all the way to the left, we can see that we have RR. This is railroad or right away. I believe it's railroad. It's really easy to look at these, or you can even sort the spreadsheet to see who's who and who isn't who. So like these two, you're probably not going to want to send a mailer out to. And this is Arlington City. The city owns these. They're not going to want to send out a mailer to themselves. But all these guys right here, like Troy and Lisa Casper and 30 Properties, they're all going to want a notification. So really easy to see who needs to be notified and who doesn't. And we have all 12 parcels in our database right here. So really easy to do. Something else just to keep in mind, I'm going to hit Windows E on my keyboard. That opens up my File Explorer, and this allows me to go in and look at different Excel spreadsheets and other data on my computer. This spreadsheet is always going to show up in the Downloads folder. So if you lose this up here, you can always just go to your downloads with your File Explorer and see there it is right there. One more thing that I'll show you to do quick is we'll go back here and we'll go back and click on the more and we'll create mailing labels. And this is so easy. All you do is just go to more, hit create mailing labels. It asks you which label style you want. These are two. I don't know which is which. People that know what mailing labels are probably do. I don't, and I don't care too much, but it may make a difference to you. We'll just select this one, and that also is going to show up right here. You can see mail labels. I'm going to click on that, and here, this is your mailing labels. So if you have some mailing labels already, they have special paper that have the mailing labels on it. You can stick that bad boy right in your printer and print your mailing labels off right here. But this is really easy to do. Um, just to go through it again, I'll even select another parcel. We'll select this one right here, for example. We'll select this one, and then we'll go back to our select, and we can also do the same thing, select nearby within, and you can see that we have 20 parcels for that one. Um, it is just so easy to do. All you have to do is just select the right parcel, and just go back to your select button, and it's going to give you a few extra options, and you just type in the distance and hit select nearby within, and it's going to give you everything within 250 feet of that. And of course, that number can change if your requirement is 500 feet or 1,000 feet. All those work really well here. Anyway, I hope this helps, and we'll see you in the next one.